All right, so I did see recently that you did an interview over ice cream about your favorite ice cream flavors,
Yes.
but I have to ask you, have you ever done an interview in an old garage with little to no AC and cobwebs all around?
No, this is a first.
What is up, everybody? It is Connor Firstner with Cranky Country, and I am here today in the garage with Sylvia. You doing all right today?
I'm doing all right. Just need an iced tea right now.
Need an iced tea? Very nice. Do you make your own? You brew your own? Is that? Do you have a family recipe?
Well, not really. The family recipe that I grew up with had tons of sugar in it, and I better not do that now.
Yeah, it's funny how that weans out as you get older.
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
you got to
it
have
does.
that unsweetened life.
Yes.
You come to us from Kokomo, Indiana, originally.
Originally, but I've been in
You've been in
Nashville
Nashville
all my
yeah.
adult life.
Yeah,
So
and I saw you had family in East Tennessee as well, in Smoky Mountain area,
well,
right?
kind of, yeah. In up in Macon County, Lafayette.
Okay.
That's where my grandparents and where my dad's family's all from, and I spend some time over in the Smoky Mountains over the
it's a
last
good
several
place.
years. I love
Do you like
the
to camp?
Smokies. I can camp, but I kind of like glamping.
Glamping. Tell me about glamping.
It's kind of like a glamorous camping.
Glamorous camping. Well, any camping trip with you, I would assume, could only be glamorous.
Well, thank you. But no, I've actually camped before, out west actually.
Out west,
yeah,
okay.
with a tent and riding bicycles all over the place and that kind of thing, and that's
That's
fun.
living the good life right
Yeah,
there.
I haven't done that in a while. I'd
Can't
like
get
to do it
better than
again.
that. You should make it happen. Let's go biking. Let's
Hey,
bike the
I
trails
love it.
over there.
I've got a good bike.
So you just released a new album. Tell us about it. You got Second Bloom.
Yes, it's called Second Bloom, The Hits Reimagined, and it just came out. I took the songs that I had hits with back in the 1980s and brought them up to date. Took a little bit of that disco thing out of it, and a lot of took the
Made them more modern.
Yeah, it's like it's more fits in today's sensibilities of music for me. And hey, when I recorded these songs the first time around, I was in my early and mid 20s, so I've lived a lot of life, and
got
I feel
a whole
like
new perspective on these songs, and you can breathe a whole new story in them as well.
That's right. So there's just more of my own life experience I can just bring to it. It's between the lines, but it's important.
Between the lines. Very good. I love that. It's no wonder why you decided to remake them, because you had such big hits in the 80s, and you were nominated for Grammys. You won the ACM for Female Country Singer of the Year. How do those accolades hit you? How do they affect you?
Well, I mean, it's looking back, I'm just so grateful. I'm grateful that I got to have that kind of notoriety and success with the music in the 80s, and because of that, I'm standing here talking with you right now. So
Absolutely,
I wouldn't be in this garage with all these cobwebs.
In this wonderful garage, this beautiful, glamorous place. Exactly.
This is pretty cool, actually. I like it.
I'm glad you do. You're our maiden voyage interview here. You are the first interview in the new garage.
Oh, hey now.
It's pretty incredible. I feel honored to have such a special guest for our maiden voyage.
Well, thank you. Keep the cobwebs. I say keep the cobwebs.
That's what we were thinking, it adds that little spooky vibe,
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you've always gone by just Sylvia, the one name, so I wanted to know, out of all the one name musicians, which one's got to go? Prince, Sting, or Madonna?
Oh my gosh, which got to go?
Which one's got to go? You got to kick it to the curb.
Oh gosh, I can't even pick.
I know, it's almost sacrilegious.
I love them all. I really love all of their music, so I'm not going to kick any of them to the curb. They can stay.
They can all stay with you. They can all party.
I even love Cher.
Yeah. Oh, and Cher too. Yeah, y'all got to all do a one name artist festival. I think that would be very fun. Yeah, let's make that happen.
Okay.
Your music video for The Matador was also the first concept video on country music television. Tell me about how you came up with that.
Well, that was early on. That was that was before Nobody.
Really?
And it was a top 10 record, and actually had another number 1 record before Nobody, which was Drifter.
Yeah, Drifter.
Yeah, but it was early on in country music of people making videos, period, in country music. But then I think it was someone with RCA that had the idea, hey, let's make a concept video around this song, because it was such a visual story song anyway.
And the music, you can really feel it in it too. And the story fits the music very well.
Well, it's very camp looking right now. I mean, when you go back and look, I mean, you can tell, that's one of the first concept videos in country music. Yeah, it is.
It's done very well. I'm a big fan of it.
Well, thank you,
thank
you. I'm not dissing it. I'm just saying you can see the time period and how and that something can be so camp that it's really cool now, and that's what I think. It's
that
kinda
I think
cool.
you hit the nail on the head right there with that. Well, I know you look up to artists like Dolly Parton and Patsy Cline, or you did when you were starting out, you know. But I also, in your sound, hear influences of like Stevie Nicks and Blondie, kind of. I don't know if that's intentional or if that's just what I hear.
Well, you know,
But-
everything you listen to influences you, and I listen to all those people. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, so. But I also
In the pop sensibilities
in the
of it.
yes, and I loved Karen Carpenter of the Carpenters. Those people really influenced me. Patsy Cline influenced me, and I hear all those influences in my music because I grew up in the Midwest, so I had that influence of
Midwest sound
WLS.
in the country.
WLS Chicago was a big station that I could hear the pop end of things, and then we made trips down to see my grandparents all the time in Lafayette, Tennessee, and so we'd listen to the Grand Ole Opry on Friday nights.
Oh, that's the way to
and
go.
and Saturday nights. So I had both influences, and I really hear both influences in my
For
music.
sure. Well, you've played stages like the Grand Ole Opry, and you've also done Dick Clark's American Bandstand, and I know that was a big thing for you. And you said that it was fulfilling a 3 or 4, like a premonition you had. So tell me about that.
Yes, when I was very, very young, maybe 3 years old, we lived in a little trailer park in Kokomo, Indiana called Tall Timbers Trailer Park, and we had this little bitty black and white TV, and I remember one day watching Dick Clark's American Bandstand, and it was almost like time stood still, and I had this little glimpse into the future, and I ran to get my mom, I'm going to be on this
I'm gonna
TV
be
show.
on this.
And lo and behold,
Sure enough.
a few years later,
Yeah,
I
made it
was.
happen. Heck yes.
It was, boy, I mean, it was like a surreal moment, too.
That's awesome.
It was
Did
amazing.
you feel like you had deja vu while you were performing? Did you feel like it had happened before, or it was just meant to happen?
Well, I felt like it was meant to happen, but I was so nervous. And when
yeah.
if anybody, you can see it online somewhere. If you go back and look, you can see my interview with Dick Clark, and I can hear the nerves in my voice. I was really nervous meeting him and talking with him, but he was so nice.
Well, I appreciate that you don't have the nerves in your voice for me. I know I'm a lot less intimidating of a guy to talk to,
No.
maybe. But
You are. You're very easy to talk
well,
with.
thank you. I do my very best, and you are as well.
Thanks.
So your more casual fans might not know this, but you had a holiday cooking special.
Yes, for 2 seasons on TNN when it was the Nashville Network. It's not called that now, but
It's not called that.
yeah. But back then, I think it was like 89 and 90. I had a show, and I had guests that came on that would cook. Bring a recipe, and we would cook it together. I would interview them. We would sing a song together. We'd sing songs individually. It was a cool show, and then we'd sit down at the end and eat the food.
That is perfect. That is my ideal show right there.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Well, you'll have to have me on. You'll have to revive it, and then we'll make some food together. I'm a pretty mean cook.
Oh, cool! Because I can't cook very well. That was the secret on the show. We
That
had
was the
we had a
secret.
had a real chef on the show called Chef Tell, and he
Chef
actually
Tell.
did the real cooking. But me and the artist guests that would come on, you know, we could just botch it all up, but it was just funny.
Absolutely,
it was
yeah.
just funny.
Made
but
it look pretty, at
It was
least, yeah.
entertaining.
That's awesome. Yeah. Do you have a specific dish that you like to cook in the holidays?
You know, I'm vegetarian, so
Oh, wow.
I love grilled veggies. I love fresh vegetables. I'm just anything vegetables. That's me.
Well, Sylvia, it has been so wonderful talking to you. I really appreciate your time.
You're welcome.
And do you have some social media out there where the fans can find and follow you?
Absolutely. I'm on Facebook, Sylvia Country Music, like all one word, SYLV.
All one word?
Yeah, Sylvia Country Music. And then on Instagram and Twitter, it's SY Hutton. And
S.Y.
Hutton
Hutton.
is my last name, and so I use it on there. So
Very nice,
you can
very
find me.
nice. Y'all check her out, find her, follow her, make sure you download the new album, buy it, go out, put it in your car, do all the things. It's incredible.
Thank you.
Sylvia, thank you, everybody.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I'm going to
Great.
give you a hug.
Love it. Thank you.